Hey guys, today we're gonna try my January Boxycharm base box. This is the variation they sent me in PR. I have been kind of filming backwards here just because in my mind it kind of makes sense. I am going to like prep my skin. I forgot I had this. I forgot that I had the niacinamide dewdrops by Glow Recipe. This is an amazing serum for the skin, great skin prep. So if you do not have all the time in the world to do every single step, the least you can do is wash your face, tone it, and apply this. It is gonna do miracles to your skin, I promise you. I receive so many products every single month though that I totally forgot this existed. All right, I'm gonna let it sit on my skin and then I'm going to apply this primer. It is a primer slash serum by LYS Beauty. So I'll do that behind the scenes. With gripping primers, you kind of want to give it a minute or two, a little bit, so they'll get nice and tacky. When it dries, it'll be nice and tacky. It's going to grip onto your foundation, any other product you apply on top of it, which is amazing. I've been trying a few gripping primers. They're really, really good. I am going to dip into the Aesthetica Contour Series Cream palette. I'm gonna use the Airbrush Foundation Brush by Luxie. Here's the thing though, I'm gonna use this not only for concealer, for contouring, I'm also going to use this as foundation because technically it's a cream. You can. I'm gonna mix my own shades together. I feel like I'm gonna need a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one. So I'm just gonna mix them, create my own shape. I actually added a little bit of the one in the center. Now the best way to use something like this, if you're gonna use it for the entire face to create your own foundation shade, is get like a little scraper, a tool such as this one, and scrape it onto a palette, which I do have it somewhere in this mess. Mix it and then apply that way. Your best bet is to do that if you're gonna be using this for more than one person. I am only gonna use this on myself, so I'm okay with making a mess out of it. That looks good. So this product is actually going to be great for any of you who have encountered a problem with finding your perfect shade when it comes to foundations, because you can just totally mix your own the way I'm doing. And believe it or not, oftentimes professional makeup artists who work fashion shows and events such as those, this is literally what they do. They mix cream products to create specific foundation shades for the models. I mean, could you imagine having literally every single foundation shade possible in order to meet a model's needs? And being realistic, sometimes there isn't even a shade available for specific people, depending on the undertone, depending on the color, whether you're olive, whether you're not, whether you're red. It can get complicated. So it's just easier to mix your own foundations in the very moment. And I'll be honest, it is definitely a lot easier said than done. It does take some practice. I am a makeup artist, so this is not new to me. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of used to doing this. At least I used to do it a lot. And like I said, I'm gonna use this for the entire face. So now I'm gonna conceal. Of course, this is kind of messy. We're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go in to this light. It's almost like a banana shade. I'm gonna mix it with this one because I like my kind of like banana slash peachy tones under my eyes. And I am gently going to drag that under. And I feel like I might just grab a sponge specific. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what my vibe is like. I'm gonna bring that up here and pull it out. Now I feel like Boxycharm, no, I don't feel, I know for a fact Boxycharm has included a product like this in the past. It was like when Boxycharm first started. I know this looks messy, just trust the process, okay? And then I'm gonna mix this one and this one for my contour. So what I was saying was, I know Boxycharm included products such as this, like by Aesthetica. I know it was like a cream-based one, and it had a whole bunch of little, if I find a picture online, I'll show it to you guys. But it had a whole bunch of little like rectangles with all these different shades. They also included the Aesthetica one like this, but it was all powders. And I really enjoyed that one while it lasted. The chin. If you've been with Boxy for as long as I have, then this is not your first go around with Aesthetica products. Okay, we're like, okay, that looks really good. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and just use a brush to blend the under eye out. By the way, I had nothing on my brows, but I did do a brow tinting like a day ago. 2 days ago, 3 days, 2 days ago, 3 days. Anyway, the point is I did brow tinting. My skin is looking so good right now. I have no complaints about it. And then I'm going to blend in this contour. Now it looks like it's blending to a nothing, but I did use this for my concealer, so we can gently apply a little more. I just don't want to overdo it. When it comes to creams, you want to build versus just pop everything on all at once, and then when it's too much, it's too much. With the brush, I will be dipping into this deeper shade, just at the tip of the brush. I want to give myself a little more of a bronze. If you guys are liking this where I'm doing the unboxing separate from the try on, let me know in the comment section, because I feel like when I do it this way, it allows me to really try the product, give you guys pure feedback of how it actually works, and I don't have to like speed through it. Typically, if I do it within the same video, I am kind of speeding through and cutting on, you know, like a lot of tips and stuff. I know you guys liked it last time, which is why I'm doing it this way again. I'm gonna fluff this down. Okay, that looks good. I think I'll leave that alone. Now, for sure, this is something that you're gonna wanna skip if you have extremely, extremely oily skin, or you're going to wanna really prep your skin with a mattifying primer. But I will say a little bit is gonna go a very long way. As you guys can see, I literally just applied all of my creams at once, and I didn't overdo it. Less is more. I am going to use my Bella Pierre setting powder in banana, medium banana, to set the under eye. I'm using a brush again, because a brush is going to allow you to precisely apply the product without overdoing it, overbuilding. When you overbuild and apply way too much cream and then set it with a powder, it will look cakey. That's just what it is. It doesn't look really pretty or flawless. So you kind of want to just like pat your powder on top. Do not bake. This is going to allow your makeup to look really flawless and just airbrushed. I am going to use the very same powder to lightly set the skin. That's another thing. You want to make sure you set the skin. These are all cream-based products. Moving on to the eyes. I did set the rest of my face, by the way, and I combed my brows with the Brow Code's brow soap, because it's really, really nice. That way it'll dry and my brows will like stay where they need to be. And I might even actually leave them alone. I kind of like them like that. Okay, we're gonna move into the Escape palette by Wonder Beauty. I think I want to keep it simple. You guys have been really enjoying the simple eyes lately, so I'm gonna go into Nude Beach, pop that on the crease from beginning to end. And of course, you guys know I'm gonna pull it out. I always do. With the very same brush, I'm going to dip into Sunkissed, and we're gonna apply that just under that first shade. And we're gonna blend that out as well and then pull it out. And then I know you guys are probably thinking I'm gonna go into Sea Glass because it's such a pretty blue, but no. I think I wanna keep it simple today. I'm gonna go in with Santorini. I think it's a shade that most of us would wanna use. It's a beautiful light copper, and I want to take that on. Look how pretty that is. I told you guys I was going to keep her simple today. I am going to pop that all over the lid, and we'll pull her out just a smidge, not too much, because you don't want to pull out like shimmer shades like this way too far. It just like overpowers the look in general. Santorini is such a pretty shade. Actually, this palette is one that you can use to recreate like J-Lo's looks. Definitely has all the colors you're going to need. Then you want to go in with a clean, fluffy brush and buff out those edges. I'm going to take that brush and I'm going to mix Nude Beach along with Sunkissed. And I'm going to pop some of that on the lower portion of the eye, just kind of halfway. Using that same brush, I'm going to dip into Overnight. And I'm going to dust some of that on the outer portion. I'm going to put it as close to the lash line as possible. I would change my brush to maybe like a pencil brush or a flat definer brush, but I don't need this to be extremely defined. I just want to darken the outer portion of my lashes so that they'll look a little thicker once I apply the mascara. And then you can also take some of that brown and pop it down here. Keep it like in the outer corner. I'm gonna grab an eyeliner, and this one's in brown. I am going to apply that on my waterline, and then I'm gonna go in with the mascara. It's crazy because I never got around to using the other one. So this is gonna be like a first for me. We're gonna see. I may or may not love it. I don't know. But isn't it weird that I got it 2 months in a row in PR? the formula, apparently it has like magnetic properties, which is supposed to make my lashes look phenomenal. Right about now, it's not doing that. Again, I didn't try it the first time around when I got it, so I'm trying it now. And when it comes to the top, it's not doing the most for me. I feel like my lashes are going through something. Is it just me? That's not, no, why are they like doing one of these? I am concerned and confused all at once. I'm using my lash comb to separate them, but I don't like what it's going. I don't think I like this mascara. I don't like what's going on in here. They already look spidery when they shouldn't. Why is it flaking? Don't flake on me. Don't flake on me. Now I have mascara down here. Okay, I'm just gonna apply it on the other side. I'm gonna give this side a second to kind of dry. I don't think I'm fully convinced that I love this. It looks great at the bottom, but not so much at the top. You see what it's doing there? Like, I'm gonna do a second coat. This is what it looks like so far. I'm not loving it. I'm not digging it. I had high hopes and I was hoping that I could just totally skip lashes like falsies, but I don't think that's gonna happen because my lashes look pretty busted right about, like, what the hell is that? They look clunky and chunky. I don't love it. At least not at the top. So I'm gonna give it a second to dry. I'm gonna pop some falsies on. But while that's happening, I'll pop the falsies on like at the end. I want to try this lip liner. This is the lip liner job. Lip job liner. It is in the shade 2.0 cc. 2.0. Is that like the amount of like lip filler that they would pop? I don't even know. Okay. I am going to apply this on the lips. Okay, first of all, my lip already looks plump. I haven't even done anything. This is a really good shade for me, by the way. I need a nude lip gloss, like a nudie one. Where's my 0 for 1? Right about now, I cannot find the 0 for 1 that I was looking for. There's a specific one. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go in with the Raw Beauty Christy and ColourPop nude shade. I think a very light amount of this would make this look so pretty. I think I love this lip liner. Totally made me look like I got a lip job done when I did it. You see, guys, as I promised, I moved ahead and I popped on some lashes. I filled in my brows just a little bit with some powder just because I felt like the brows were lacking at that point because my lips are so juicy right about now. The eyes are looking really, really simple but pretty, very wearable. I keep looking at myself at the viewfinder because I'm sitting here like I created this. I honestly think this box is really good, in my opinion. In terms of like the variation, I think the variation was awesome, but I also think that the items included in the box were very good as well. So it's not just, oh, the idea of the box. It's like the actual product is good. So this was a look that I managed to create with the items featured in my January Boxycharm base box. If you already received your box, let me know what you've received that has been your favorite in your box. That's one. Number two, if you haven't received it, what are you looking forward to potentially receiving in your box? I kind of wish that they were to give you like little sneak peeks of what's going to be in your box so that you can mentally prepare and actually get excited for receiving your box. That hasn't happened. I don't know if they're even gonna do that, but that would be cool if they did. And that is it for today's video. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.